Okay. You got it now, Amy? Let me check the settings. Yep, we're going. Check one.
Welcome to the Eric Worth Show. We're here with Eric Worth in his basement.
You got my shoe.
Oops.
Alrighty.
We're also stepping on Eric.
Dang.
Are we gonna step on you today?
No. Not
No.
happening.
He says no. I mean, come on, that's no fun whatsoever over here. So what's going on, Mr. Eric?
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling. You got any news for the people at home?
I was sweating out road rage on the way to work the other time. I kind of yelled, "Get off the road, you faggots!"
What? I hope you didn't say that. That's rude.
I know, but I can't help it.
Why can't you help some things?
Because of my condition.
Well, just because you have a condition doesn't mean you can't help things.
Yes.
I mean, are you actively trying to make the world a better place?
I don't know. Something that can include something I cannot do.
What do you mean you can't do?
After my dad got tired of me writing stealing titty songs.
Well, I mean, why would you be writing songs about that in the first place?
You see others react and try to get a million views.
Oh, 1,000,000 views, huh? We're going for 1,000,000 now, huh? So more than a quarter of the continent has to live stream with you?
Yes, because sure you had ceiling titties in Oregon that are overhead lights.
Well, I've told you before that they're not called that, though.
Really?
Yes, remember?
Kind of do.
Oh, wow, he barely remembers what we're talking about now. Now, folks at home, now, it's a recorded call. They are not called that. Just saying.
Okay.
Not officially. Not technically, man. But I was saying, what are you trying to do to make the world a better place?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you're doing a live stream, you want to reach 1,000,000 people, what are you going to do to make the million of people's life better?
I don't know until I always want to tell dispatch that my daddy raped me.
What? Now, that's just not true. Now you're just making stuff up, man.
Trying to get rid of him for life, or else I'll mad at him
Well, yeah, but why were you mad at him in the first place?
for all the stuff he done.
Like what? That's not a very specific answer.
Like I used you for backup because I figured my dad was on supervised visit already.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I called you at the doctor's office, and the doctor needed to ask you some questions.
Yeah, but your dad is your legal guardian. You know this, man.
Okay.
And he ain't done nothing but be nice to you.
So sometimes he has a bad attitude with me where I can't help at all.
Well, sometimes you have a bad attitude with him, too. But that still didn't answer my question, what you were going to do to make 1,000,000 people's lives better. You have a large task here. You said you wanted 1,000,000 views, man. You got to make these people's lives better.
Yes, then crucifying my dad on a cross.
Well, that's not going to make their lives better.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so you got to figure out what you're going to have to do to make these people's lives better.
Then crucifying him.
That's not going to help anybody.
Okay.
I mean, we could be talking about, like, how they can improve their road rage. What's some steps they can take to improve their road rage?
Okay.
How could you drive safely better so they don't get in wrecks?
Don't know.
Well, I mean, one thing would be is not to text while they're driving.
Yes.
right? I
Or
mean,
or run into light poles on streets.
or run into light poles on streets would be a terrible idea for people to do as well.
Because it could hit a building or car.
Yep, that would be true. They could also, not hit pedestrians.
Yes.
I mean, the last I checked, that's illegal, right?
Yeah, because I'm sure you might saw a broken fence on Chambers Road where I reported.
I mean, you said you were going to be like, getting trained to maybe be a car mechanic or something. Like, you could give some pointers of like, this is how you change your tire.
Yeah, until one time to keep from you going anywhere, I almost tried to stab your tires.
But where was I going? To work?
Strip club.
Well, I never been. No, I had not going to strip club. I go to back and forth to work every day. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm super unexcited. You know this because you check my phone. It's so exciting. I go back and forth to work.
You track my phone too. That's someplace I'm not supposed to be at.
I only do that if like we're curious if you left for work or if you end up like disappearing. So
You only track my phone if I disappear.
yes, pretty much.
Because you're worried about me.
It's right, in case we need to find you. I thought that's why you gave me access to do that, dude.
Okay.
Just in case you needed help.
Like you tracked my phone until I landed in the hospital.
That's right.
Because you were worried I was going to run away.
Yeah, you never know. You're kind of a flight risk,
Because once I landed in the wrong place, you would come get me.
Well, I mean, I would try. What if you didn't want to go, though?
You'd probably call the cops on me.
I don't know. What if you didn't want to go and the cops didn't want to come?
I don't know if I can say, Officer, you can lick my butt!
Well, that seems like a weird thing to say. I mean, what if he decided to lick your butt?
I don't know, I'm just trying to get rid of that copper.
Well, but, I mean, the cop was supposedly there to help you, right?
Yes, except if I want to call a magistrate McNulty Judge Pussy.
Well, I mean, that's still not very helpful. And why would you call him that in the first place?
To see how the judge will react.
Well, you want to get thrown in jail?
No.
Well, he could put you in contempt of court.
If I make a judge mad, probably.
Yeah, just saying, you could. He could totally put you in contempt of court. That's something that could definitely happen.
Yeah, and one time I tried to force you to get guardianship of me over court.
What? No. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Trying to get custody of me.
You want to try to get custody of yourself?
No, you get custody of me.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because you're a handful.
I'm hateful?
Handful.
What does that mean?
You mean you're a little much, man.
Okay.
Besides, you're 19. You're an adult.
Disability people get custody too.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you're still an adult, aren't you?
Yes.
Aren't you supposed to be acting like an adult?
Yes.
Yes. What does acting like an adult mean, Mr. Eric?
Just paying bills like I usually do.
Just paying bills? You don't think there's any more to adulting than paying bills?
Yes.
Really? That's it, huh? There's no such thing as having to be responsible or, counterfeiting for your actions or...
I don't counterfeit.
I mean, being accountable for your actions.
Okay.
I mean, don't you think an adult is supposed to be accountable for their actions?
Uh-huh. Until I catch you counterfeiting poker chips for money.
That has never happened. I have never even done that before.
Counterfeited?
Yeah. First of all, it would take time and effort. And what do I spend my time doing?
Uh-huh.
Going to work. Making dinner. Doing chores. Going to sleep.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up my prescription tonight.
I don't know. We'll find out later. Maybe tomorrow.
Because I'm supposed to wear that lidocaine pads on my back for 12 hours.
Well, we'll get that taken care of. It'll be alright.
Because my doctors had had me lift my legs up to make sure it's not back pain.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be alright.
But no urine infections at all. Because I'm sure if I had kidneys, they'll ship me right to UC Health Hospital where I belong.
Well, yeah, but you're fine, so,
Uh-huh.
you're worried about nothing. So, what are you gonna do to make these million people's lives better?
I don't know.
I mean, are you gonna give them free ice cream?
No. That'll increase this.
Well, they're eating it, not you.
until I done something like this.
Now, why would you be calling the cops, man?
I don't
We're
know.
talking about free ice cream around here, and you be calling the cops.
Don't know.
Now, why would you do that?
Don't know.
Man, you gotta come up with some scenario here. If we're calling cops for free ice cream, what are we gonna give the whole force freaking free ice cream?
I don't know. One time when I was a kid, I called 911 for a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but they didn't deliver, did they?
They did, but they did discuss to me by educating me by saying 911's for emergencies only.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, you're not supposed to do that.
Yes, but 911 is on a district line all over the United States.
Well, buddy, have you decided what you're gonna be for Halloween?
I think Homer Simpson again because I can't find anything else on Amazon.
What? In the whole wide world of Amazon, you can't
Yes.
find a darn thing else, huh?
Yes.
Do you not type stuff in right?
I don't know. You might want to adjust this a little bit.
I mean, seriously, Eric, are you not, like, typing in costumes?
I typed in costumes, yes.
Well, there's a bunch of them on Amazon. You could be a pirate.
Okay.
I mean, you have the earring for it already. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. You could be totally pull off a pirate.
Okay.
Well, so what else are you gonna do for these folks at home?
Don't know.
You don't know? Well, if you don't know, then the show's gonna be over, man.
Okay.
Well, just saying, if we don't have anything else to tell the people at home, then, I mean, we ain't got nothing else to tell them.
Yeah, except I told dispatch that Amy Lee raped me.
Well, that's just ridiculous. First of all, you ain't never met her in person.
Really.
Yes, really?
She's a porn star too, besides music.
Well, I don't think she'd appreciate you saying that.
I saw a bunch of nudes of her on the internet.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be looking up that kind of stuff in the first place. How do you know they're real?
Because of her face in Wikipedia.
Well, so there's this thing called Photoshop,
Really?
Yes, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, I could take your face right now and put TT on it.
Okay.
Just saying. And then you get big floppy ears like that dog.
It's only for on camera filter.
That's Photoshop.
Yeah, and the other day TikTok showed me a camera filter like I hold a camera against a person and it shows with no clothes on.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's a great filter.
I better not do that because somebody might get mad.
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe.
Yeah, even I ask Papa Leon bisexual questions all the time.
I don't think you should be doing that either.
Ask him if he was gay and yell, "No, I am not gay."
Yeah, but you just don't drop the subject, man.
Really, I ask you bisexual questions too to see if you're a lesbian, and you always say no.
Yeah, that's because I've already answered that question. You already know the answer.
And you also think being a lesbian is gross.
I never said that, actually. You made that up. I've never said that whatsoever.
So-
I've had multiple lesbian friends, just saying.
Yeah, and for me, being gay for me is gross.
Well, I mean, but you know some people that are gay, just saying.
Okay?
You do.
I got guys across the street that are gay all the time.
Right. Well, Shane's a nice dude. So what's your problem?
I think he's just mad at me after I used that F word inside this house.
Well, I mean, you probably shouldn't use that word in the first place. You know that. We have talked about that significantly,
Yes.
But you never learn anything.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, folks, that's all we got for the Eric Show today. We will see you next time.
Alright.